Treasure Island, Chapter 11. How My Shore Adventure Began. The next morning the island looked quite different. Its grey solemn forests and stretches of golden sand, its three distinct hills topped by the spyglass itself, all put fear in my heart. The ship rocked and I felt seasick and ill, and thought my adventure ruined, for I now hated the very thought of Treasure Island. Throughout the heat of the day we worked away quietly, but the crew had suddenly become surly and mean. Only Long John tried to keep them from seeming so. It became obvious that mutiny was upon us, and as we drew up to the cove where we would moor, not a sound stirred. The only thing we could hear was the crashing of the waves. We who had met in council only the night before knew that Long John's worry was the worst proof we could have. We met once again in the cabin to try to decide upon the course that was best. "If I give another order," said the captain, "there will be mutiny. And if I don't, Silver will know that I am laying back because I know of his plan. Then we'd be done for." "Well," said the squire, "what can we do?" "I propose," said the captain, "sending the men ashore for an afternoon. If all go over to Silver's side, we must fight the ship. If none do, we hold the cabin only. But if only some go, mark my words, Silver will bring them back calm and in order, as mild as lambs." And so it was decided. We brought Hunter, Joyce, and Redruth into our plan and gave each a pistol. The captain went to the deck and announced the free leave. "As many as would like," he offered, "may go ashore. I will fire a gun half an hour before sundown to let you know when to return to the ship." With that, the men jumped up as if they thought they would find the treasure the minute they stepped from the boat. They ceased looking downcast and were bright and chipper. The captain quickly went below, and sure enough, Silver organized the men as if he were already their captain. The honest men who went along were just dullards, or were lazy and idle. Most had let themselves be led astray in order to avoid having to work. But it is altogether another thing to join in a plot to take a ship and murder innocent men. At the end, 13 men went ashore and 6 stayed on board. It was then that I became either brave or stupid, I can't say which, but decided to hide myself in one of the boats. It was not that the boat Silver was in, but he saw that I had slipped aboard and called out my name more than once. When our boat landed at the beach first, I leapt out and, taking off into the trees, disappeared into the forest. I had begun to regret my decision, but I ran and kept running until I could run no more. End of chapter 11.